welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I flat iron my weaves when I have them in. Now, the only thing that changes about this routine, you guys, is the hair that I have installed, and currently I'm wearing Sunbird Peruvian body wave hair. Now, I did go ahead and wash this hair maybe about 2 or 3 days ago, so it is kind of wavy and it is frizzy, and I was rocking with it for maybe about 2 or 3 days, like I said, but now it's time for me to just get back to my bone straight hair. So I'm just going to show you guys how I flat iron my hair and get it nice and straight. So if you guys are interested to finding out how I flat iron my hair, then keep on watching. But before I jump right into this video, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. And make sure you hit the notification bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. Okay, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, so basically to begin, you want to make sure your hair is parted down the middle like such. And I'm just going to go ahead and section my sections off. And the way that I like to do it, you guys, is I like to take small sections just because the smaller you go, the more precise you're able to get your hair straight. So I'm just gonna clip this up. Okay. And then over here as well. So yeah, you guys, it normally takes me about 10-15 minutes to do this. And a lot of people really like the way I straighten my hair. A lot of people always ask me like, oh my gosh, how do you get your hair bone straight? So that's why I'm making this video. So yeah, I don't use any heat protectants. I don't use any products just because the products that I have, you guys, are relatively expensive and I pay good money for my hair products, so I don't want to use them on my weave, if that makes any sense. I probably do need to go out and buy some products that I use just for my weaves, but until then, I'm not going to be using the same products I use on my hair for my weaves. So I'm just going to be going in with my Chi flat irons, and I've noticed, you guys, I can't go in at 410 degrees with my weaves, so I like to just go in at 400. 410 is a little too high for my weaves, but as you guys know, when I'm flat ironing my own hair, I only do it at 410 and I only pass through my hair once. So I will be using this brush, and then when I get closer to my closure, I'll be using a rat tail comb just to chase the hair. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm looking down, but that's where my mirror is. So I'm just gonna go and brush each section, make sure there's no tangles, no knots. And you guys, I really love this hair because it is so freaking, it's just so good. It doesn't get any tangles nor knots, anything like that. So yeah. And I just like to go over the roots maybe about 3 or 4 times, and then I'll just slowly go through the brush. Just taking my time so that way I don't have to go back over it again. So yeah, as you guys can see, it is already super straight. So yeah. I know you guys are probably wondering, like, how did I wash my hair? I washed it in the sink. You guys know I don't like washing my hair in the shower at all. And I don't like washing my weave at all, but I wanted to do this video for you guys, so I just wanted to flat iron my hair on clean hair and not have it like dirty stuff. So yeah. Also, when you're flat ironing your hair, you want to make sure you're going at a steady pace, because if you just leave your flat irons in a certain spot for maybe about 5 to 10 seconds, you'll notice that you'll have like an imprint. So you don't want any imprints because that's not good, and then you have to go back over it to, you know, get the imprint out of your hair, which is causing more damage. So yeah, you guys, I really like this hair. It's so nice and shiny. Look at those ends, honey. I did have to cut them, but also, you guys, when I'm sectioning off my hair, a majority of the times I will follow like the track. So if there's a track right there, I'll just go ahead and pull that down, and that'll be like my section. And yeah, that's a really good way to go by it if you don't necessarily know how to section off your hair. So yeah, I really love this hair. As you guys know, I installed it myself and I'm really enjoying it. I don't want to take it out, but I know I will because my hair needs to be washed. So just is what it is. And when I go over the section after I've previously done the first section, I'll just split it in half, and and I'll just repeat the roots, like hit them over like maybe 4 or 5 times. And then as you guys will see, when I'm done with this one, I'll just go ahead and brush this whole section, and then I'll flat iron it together as one as well. So that way it can be really, really straight. And I don't bump my ends. I like to keep them really straight just because I love bone straight hair. So if you like your ends to be a little curled underneath, I mean, do what's best for you. But obviously that's not the look that I want to go for. So I'm just going to keep them straight. After I do this section, I will definitely have to put my hair up in a better way the rest of the hair as I go, because it's getting on my nerves already. Like I can't even deal. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to do one section because these two, they're killing me. And a lot of people ask me, what do I do to my baby hairs and like my edges when I sew my hair up and have a full sew-in? I don't do nothing. As you guys can see, they're just chilling, you know. I don't do anything to them. I don't put strain or stress on them, just because I know that this sew-in is temporary, and when I take it out, I'm gonna have to deal with my real hair afterwards. So I would love to have real hair after. So yeah, I just leave them alone. I will be doing a review over this hair pretty soon. I've had it in for maybe about 2 weeks, almost 2.5 weeks. I really like it. I just hate that I have to take it out pretty soon. You guys, this is the first hair that I'm actually dreading to take out. I don't want to take this hair out. I don't. I love this hair so much, and I think it's so affordable. You get the most bang for your buck off of summer hair. It's really important that you focus on small pieces when you're flat ironing your hair, because if you don't, you'll have some waves going on and it won't be bone straight. And I'm the queen of having bone straight hair, so I would know. And also you want to make sure you pay attention to the back of your hair, like in the middle, because if you don't, when you like have your hair all at the back or pushed to the back, it'll be straight, wavy, and then straight, and that's not cute. So just make sure you're taking your time on each section. It might seem like it's a lot, but I promise you it'll save you time at the end. And you guys, this hair has like a natural shine to it. I didn't put any products in this hair. The only thing that I used in this hair was shampoo and conditioner, and it's the same shampoo and conditioner I used when I first received the hair. It's the ORX Brazilian Keratin, I believe. It's the one in the pink bottle. Obviously, because pink's my favorite color. So yeah, I don't know which name it is, but it's the one that's like hot pink. I just love this hair, you guys. So this is gonna be the last section I do before I do my closure. So we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, you guys see that? Gotta get that. No ma'am. No ma'am. So you guys, if you probably haven't guessed by now, I am growing my hair out to be this length. And when my hair actually does get this length, I will stop getting relaxers, but I will get Japanese straighteners, which is another form of a relaxer. So yeah, I'm just gonna pin this part up and go back in on the back section really quickly. But yeah, I want to get a Japanese hair straightener, but that will be after my hair reaches this length, which will be another 3 to 4 years. So we still got some time. Now, I don't put my flat irons on 410 degrees just because I found that it's a little too hot for my extensions, my weaves, just because it's unprocessed hair. Oh my goodness, what is going on? So yeah, don't necessarily need to turn your flat irons up all the way to the hottest setting. Just get them hot enough. I would suggest doing like a strand test to see if it's too hot, if the hair can withhold the heat. Okay.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
This is what we have so far. Just gonna stand up and show you guys. So yeah, it does have a nice natural luster, and it is so smooth, and it is still thick. And I've had this hair in for 2.5 weeks. Okay, now it's time for the closure. And I like to do the closure part a lot differently than I do the rest of the hair. So what I'll do is I'll start off by brushing it. Y'all hear them tracks? Okay, so I'll start off by brushing it, split it down the middle yet again, and now I'll just focus on like the end parts, and then I'll focus on the roots in a second. Even though I didn't wet my roots, like I didn't wet any of this, so technically this is still dirty, but I still do a different method just so that it can get nice and flat. This is the part that matters the most, is the closure part, because if it's not flat, it'll just really look like you have a lumpy sew-in installed. Now, I personally know I don't have no lumpy sew-in because I did it myself, but if you don't do it yourself, you know, it does tend to look a little lumpy if you flat iron it wrong. So, just gonna show you guys some of my little pointers that I do to get my closure really flat. Still got some curls in here. Okay.
Reaching for
Okay, so it's about 80% flat, and I'm just going to go in with my rat tooth comb and just gonna grab my little mirror. Okay, now I'm just going to start up closest to the part, comb that, and now take my flat irons. I like to press it down for a good 3 seconds, and I pull it so it's really, really flat. And now I'll just go ahead and work my way out from away from the part. Now, gotta focus on the back as well. I'm just going to move my mirror. Now you guys can see the difference, okay? So this side is super duper flat, and we got some poofiness going on right over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this side up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and I do have a lot of flyaways up here, but if that bothers you, you could easily take some hairspray and a boy's brush and just brush it down after you use some hairspray. But it doesn't really bother me, just because I know my real hair doesn't have flyaways like that. So yeah, I will turn around and show you guys what it looks like. As you guys can see, the hair is still thick. It doesn't have any waves or crinkles in it. And basically, the best way that you can get your hair bone straight, my advice would be just take your time and go in sections. And if you're working with a weave or sew-in, I would honestly recommend just going weft by weft and just using the wefts as a guide to go ahead and section your hair off and then proceed to flat iron your hair. I would also recommend using a brush or a comb as a chasing method, and you will have results like this. Alright guys, so this basically wraps up the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big fat thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.